Today, we're going to learn something epic. One word, prefix. Some of you might already know what this is. Some of you might have never heard of the word prefix. And today, I'm going to teach you what it is, and it's going to change your life. Well, prefixes are added at the start of a word to change its meaning. And if you understand what the most common prefixes are, it can help you understand words you've never seen before. How amazing is that? Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Halima from Blackboard English, and I'm excited to help you, support you with your English so that you can become a fearless English learner and gain the freedom to dream bigger and live the life you want, my friend. So like I said before, today we're going to be learning what a prefix is. I'm going to show you different examples, and this will help you immensely. You will be able to look at a word and understand a part of the meaning, so it's easier for you to guess what the word means. Let's look at the first example. Un. So un means opposite. So if you think about un, it means opposite. It can also mean to cancel or the word not. So opposite, cancel, and not. For example, undo, unable, or unwanted. So if you look at those words, so undo is the opposite of do. Unable is not able, and unwanted is not wanted. So now let's take a look at the next part. The next part is going to focus on the word not. So it all means not in different ways. So we're going to look at the first one, which is dis. So dis means not. For example, dislike. So not like. Disagree, not agree. Dishonest, not honest. And then you have in, and ear. So this also means not. For example, impossible, incorrect, and irresponsible. So ear, in, and all meaning not possible, not correct, and not responsible. You see where I'm going with this? So if you know the word responsible, for example, and then you see the word irresponsible, it will help you understand the word because you know now that is not. Now let's look at the next one, which also means not, which is none. And the example I want to give you is none fat, none living, and none profit. Right, so now we're done with not. We're going to look at re, so re. Re is, the meaning is again. So redo, rewrite, and rebuild. Next one is miss. So miss is wrongly. So misbehave, so behave in a wrong way. Misspell, spell in the wrong way, and mishear. So you know the word hear, so it means that you can hear somebody speaking or a sound. When I put miss in front of it, you now know that he heard in a wrong way. So maybe somebody said a word and you heard it in a different way and you felt sad because you heard it differently, or you made a mistake because you heard it differently. Or say sometimes somebody could say, can you bring 2 bottles of water? And you bring 20, for example. That's a really crazy example, but you misheard what the person said. So somebody can say, you misheard, he said 20, not 2, okay? So that's misheard, you heard wrongly. Let's move on. So the next one is anti. A-N-T-I, anti. So anything with anti in front of it, most things, it means against. So antisocial, so against social settings or social gatherings. And then antibacterial, so against bacteria. So it kills bacteria, right? So antibacterial. You probably heard of antibacterial before. Antibacterial gels, antibacterial wash, and so on. Now let's move on to co. Co. So co means together. So it means more than one person is working on a particular thing. So co-writer, it means that there's more than one person. So there's another person working on this thing. Now let's move on to the next part. So ex. So this means former. Anything that's in the past. So ex-president, you use ex to understand that it's former, in the past. So imagine that I say my ex-husband. I'm talking about somebody that used to be my husband in the past. So the next one I want to talk about is mid, M-I-D, meaning middle. So if I say mid-afternoon or midday, I'm talking about something that's in the middle of the day or the middle of the afternoon, for example. Okay, so mid. Then we have out. So out means better than others. So for example, outnumber, outsmart, outswim. So if you see something with out in front of it, it just means that you're comparing it to somebody else or something else. The next one is over. So over means too much. Overestimate. So you estimated way higher than you needed. Overload, you put too much things inside something. For example, you overloaded the truck. And overachieve. So achieving way more than, or overachieve. Okay, let's move on to the next one, which is pre. So pre is before, it means before. For example, prepay or preschool. So prepay, for those of you that don't know, means paying in advance. And now post means after. So pre is before, post is after. So postgraduate. For example, postgraduate is when you finish graduation and you decide that you're going to do a higher education like master's program. And then post-war, that's self-explanatory, after the war. And then we have the next one, which is self. So self is basically oneself. So you're talking about the individual, yourself, and so on. For example, self-confidence or self-esteem. Okay, so you're talking about the person's confidence or the person's, or self-esteem. So esteem means respect and admiration for a person. So in this case would be for yourself. So self-esteem is having self-respect and admiration for yourself. Okay, so before I go on, I just want to congratulate you for keeping up and watching this far. This is so great. It shows that you're super dedicated to learning English. I hope that you're finding this lesson super useful, because I know that if you focus, take notes, it will really help you understand words easier. Okay, let's go to the next one. So the next one is sub. So sub, think of a submarine. So it means under. So sub is under. And for example, subordinate, which is somebody who is lower in rank or position. He's my subordinate, somebody who is working, say, for example, a sales assistant and a manager. So the subordinate would be the sales assistant. And subtitle. So when you have the main title, then the secondary title, so the title underneath the main title is called subtitle. Okay, let's go to the next one. So super or sir. For example, superhuman or surcharge. So superhuman is somebody that shows exceptional ability or powers. Sometimes we see in movies, we talk about how superheroes are superhuman. They have these remarkable abilities, exceptional abilities, heroic, over and above other human beings, right? And then you have surcharge. So surcharge Have you ever heard of this word, surcharge? So surcharge is an additional charge or payment over. So overcharge. Okay, you can say it in a different way. You can say overcharge. But if you hear surcharge, is the same as being charged more than the actual amount that you're supposed to be charged. And the last word is under. So under can be beneath or below. So for example, underestimating, underachieve, underdeveloped, all meaning that is beneath or below the level that the person estimated or it should be. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've taken notes. If you like today's topic, then I'd love it if you joined us in my monthly membership, where we take the English language to a whole new level, helping you enhance your skills and reach a level of fluency that will open doors for you and your future. To find out more, go to www.blackboardenglish.com/yes. That's the end of the lesson. It would be incredible if you supported me by liking this lesson, sharing with your friends, and subscribing if you haven't done so already. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.